The news on point.
A bus belonging to Parliament that was carrying COVID-19 patients from Kitgum to Kampala has this afternoon caught fire at Korabili along the Gulu-Kampala highway after one of its front tires burst. The bus, registration number UG0391H, was transporting 12 patients to the coronavirus treatment center at Nambole. According to an eyewitness, the incident happened a few meters from Korabili Trading Center in Omoro district. He says all the COVID-19 patients jumped out and scampered to safety. Justine Odong, the Koro Sub-County LC3 chairman, says the bus burnt down completely. One of the FDC presidential flag bearers, Waswa Birigwa's vowed to impose a law against churches that he accuses of siphoning money out of churchgoers if he becomes head of state. Birigwa noted that a number of people are impoverished because of that, saying he cannot tolerate it. The FDC presidential aspirant vowed to uplift the economic and social services, which he says are in a sorry state. He was speaking during the joint presidential candidates meeting at the party headquarters in Kampala.
We should have mobile units, health units that goes around in the village and checking on those who are sick. Those mobile units should be technically upgraded so that they can be able to take somebody's temperature, so that they can be able to tell what's wrong with your heart, so that you can be able to do lab tests there and then, and be able to subscribe or give you the medication you need there and then.
Patrick Amoria Toboy is also seeking the party endorsement. He used the same meeting to vow to restructure Parliament and other policies that had become a burden to the country if elected president. The acting party president Joyce Nabosa Sebugao cautioned the duo against divisive politics during their campaigns. Parliament is set to hold a special sitting Tuesday next week to pay tribute to Palliser woman Member of Parliament Faith Alupo. Faith Alupo passed on earlier this week at Mulago Hospital with the cause of her death yet to be revealed by both Parliament and the Ministry of Health. The Speaker of Parliament, Rebecca Litwala Kadaga, while opening today's plenary, informed MPs that they will be able to pay their respects to the late legislator Tuesday, and they will start with the body lying in state in the morning, and Parliament will pay tribute in the afternoon.
I informed you about the death of the Honorable Faith Alupo, our colleague, and I informed you that we were in discussions with the family about the funeral arrangement. Now I want to inform that we shall have a special sitting Tuesday next week to honor her, and thereafter they will proceed to Palliser for the burial.
In sports news, FUFA President Engineer Moses Magogo has called upon local football academies, to coordinate well with the youth governing body for better development of talent. Magogo, who was the chief guest at the 13th edition of Uganda Youth Football Association Annual General Assembly, has been impressed with the organization and further emphasized FUFA's vision and mission of becoming #1 football nation on and off the field in Africa. Magogo strongly condemned all the acts that put football in disrepute, such as drugs, match fixing, betting, corruption and violation of children's rights. Uganda Youth Federation Association Chairman John Bosco Masiko appealed to the regional coordinators to continue working with the various football academies in their respective localities.
We cannot achieve this if you have a license, if we have data from you, if we are working as an organized association. We are not bringing this to make work difficult. We are bringing to make work more transparent, easier, and straight. Let's deal with parents. These are kids. The rules are very clear. They are talking about our relationship with parents. We have seen academies and fighting for players. It is only football that can come in the middle using regulations to put straight.
In other news, heavy flooding has affected 500,000 people in central South Sudan, according to the UN mission in the country. the country, the states of Lakes and Jonglei have been worst affected. The head of mission, David Shearer, told the UN Security Council that heavy rainfall and flooding of the River Nile had devastated parts of the country. Humanitarians are working incredibly hard to help people living without shelter, food, water and sanitation in the middle of the rainy season. Here, there had been an upturn in conflict from the splintering of armed groups. He said while the situation had calmed down, tensions remain high and effort must be made to stop a resurgence. In entertainment news, Kim Kardashian is the latest celebrity to support the Stop Hate for Profit campaign, joining the likes of Katy Perry, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Sacha Baron Cohen in 24-hour Instagram freeze. The reality star pledged her support to the global campaign that aims to stop social media platforms spreading hateful messages and damaging misinformation. I quote, "I love that I can connect directly with you through Instagram and Facebook, but I can't sit by and stay silent while these platforms continue to allow the spreading of hate, propaganda, and misinformation," Kim posted on several of her social media channels. Misinformation shared on social media has a serious impact on our elections and undermines our democracy. Ahead of one of America's most significant elections in November, Stop Hate for Profit asks social media users to join their week of action this week by posting messages online that discuss the ways in which Facebook is threatening democracy in society. And that was the news.
XFM News on point.